Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to DCTV USA. I am Tabinda Gul. Let's take a look at the headlines. Pope Francis passes away at 88 years of age. Easter Day, Pope offers Easter blessing. US Vice President J.D. Vance meet Pope Francis on Easter morning. Easter ceasefire collapse amid mutual accusations between Russia and Ukraine. Belgian bear lovers swap Easter eggs, hunt for Abe bear quest. Families of hostages protest near Gaza border urge government action. Trump's 25% auto tariff shakes global auto industries, spark trade tension. And MNA Riaz Fatiana visit Mukhtar Palace, Kamalia meets local leadership. These are headlines. Lead to news detail. Viewers, the sad news is here. Pope Francis, the spiritual leader of over 1.3 billion Catholics worldwide, has passed away at the age of 88 on Easter Monday, April 21st, 2025, at his residence in the Vatican's Casa Santa Marta. His death follows a recent battle with pneumonia. The first Pope from the Americas, Pope Francis, was known for his progressive views on social justice, the environment, and inclusivity. His passing marks the end of an era for the Catholic Church and leaves a void felt by millions globally. The Vatican has entered a period of mourning with funeral arrangement and preparations for a papal conclave underway to elect his successor. The world mourns the loss of a compassionate and influential leader. Christians worldwide celebrated Easter Sunday with renewed hope as Pope Francis, recovering from double pneumonia, made a brief but powerful appearance from the balcony overlooking St. Peter's Square. Despite health concerns, the 87-year-old pontiff delivered his traditional Urbi et Orbi blessing of offering prayers for global peace and resilience in the face of suffering. The Pope used the moment to repeat his urgent call for the ceasefire in Gaza, urging an end to violence and the protections of innocent lives. His message focused on peace, human dignity, and the universal need for compassion. Earlier on Easter morning, US Vice President J.D. Vance met with Pope Francis in a private audience. The rare Easter Day meeting emphasized strong diplomatic and moral engagement between the United States and the Vatican. While specific details were not released, officials noted that discussions likely touch on humanitarian crisis, religious freedom, and global cooperation. St. Peter's Square was filled with thousands of pilgrims and tourists, many moved by the Pope's brief but heartfelt appearance, a symbol of spiritual strength amid personal and global changes. Russia and Ukraine has accused each other of violating the one-day Easter ceasefire declared by President Vladimir Putin. The truce, intending to mark the Orthodox Easter holiday, was marred by hundreds of reported attacks from both sides. The Kremlin has confirmed that there are no plans to extend the ceasefire, underscoring the persistent hostility despite religious observance. Tension remains high as both nations continue to trade blame for the breakdown of the brief pause in fighting.
Neurological care is a pressing healthcare challenge in Pakistan. That's why Helping Hand USA is building Kind R, a world-class hospital with 130 plus clinics that is set to establish new standards for neurological care in Pakistan. As the first phase nears completion, anticipation is growing for the launch in the second half of 2025. Give zakat and sadaqah through Helping Hand USA today and join this historic endeavor to redefine future healthcare in Pakistan.
In a spiritual twist on Easter traditions, Belgian bears enthusiastic gathers in the garden of an ancient abbey for a unique celebration. Hunting for bears instead of eggs, many attendees dressed in creative costumes and came armed with inventive strategies to collect as much bear as possible. The event turned the historic setting into a lively playground for adults, blending holiday cheer with Belgium's deep-rooted bear culture. Now, the families of the 59 Israeli hostages still believed to be held in Gaza stage a protest near the border, calling on the Israeli government to urgently secure a deal for their release. The demonstrators expressed growing frustrations over the prolonged captivity and demanding stronger efforts from authorities to bring their loved ones home. Emotions ran high as the families appealed for decisive actions amid ongoing tensions in the region. Now, US President Donald Trump's 25% auto tariffs have officially taken effect, sending shockwaves through the global automotive industries. American manufacturers are bracing for up to $108 billion in added costs this year, with Ford, GM, and Stellantis among the hardest hits. Stellantis has already announced temporary shutdown and layoffs while Nissan is shifting productions abroad. The global response has been swift. Canada imposed retaliatory tariffs, South Korean pledged $2 billion in support for affected companies, and Japan faces a potential $17 billion loss in exports. European automakers, including Audi and Jaguar, are experiencing shipping delays as the fallout is spread, with additional tariff and auto parts set for May 3rd. The questions loom: will his protectionist move boost U.S. manufacturing or deepen economic rifts worldwide? Toba Singh Kamalia, member of National Assembly NA 107, Riaz Fatiana, arrived at Mukhtar Palace, Kamalia, where he has warmly welcomed by local leaders and community representatives. Among those present were former chairman of the Market Committee Kamalia Chaudhry, Faisal Qazafi, Tehsil president of the Marriage Halls Association, and patron and chief of Kamalia, Tajir Ittihad Chaudhry, Kamran Ahmad Nusrat, and Sardar Rehan Sarwar Dogar, president of the Garment Association. During the gathering, participants discussed the regional political climate and pressing public concern. Former Tehsil Nazim Chaudhry, Mahmudul Hassan Jatt, Chaudhry Saqib Mahmood Jatt, Meher Rafiq, Member Fayaz Fatiana, Rana Mubashir, Rana Kamran, Danial Bhatti, Aurangzeb Sadiwana, and others also attended the meeting, highlighting a broad engagement from influential local figures. So thank you for watching and thank you for supporting. This is me, Tabinda, signing off. Stay tuned for more news. DCTV USA, DTVN, and another OTT platform, DTV Flex, where you can access to over 3,000 channels. So stay tuned and stay with us.
You came to this country for a brighter future for you and your loved ones. You've made it this far. Now it's time to become a citizen. With Citizenship, you gain the right to vote, access to federal jobs, the ability to keep your family closer, and the freedom to travel with a U.S. passport. These are just a few of the benefits waiting for you when you become eligible. We're here to help you through the process with free resources and personalized guidance. Together, we can make it easier. Get started at becomeacitizentoday.com.